What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Myra.
And I am Megan. Welcome back, guys.
Yay, welcome back to another week. And I must say, I don't know what happened within this past week, but all the girls was coming out with all the cute stuff. So I can't wait to talk more about it.
Same,
I am
yes.
broke.
So much cute stuff that I didn't even put in our show notes that maybe I should add it. I don't know. It's
Nah,
fine.
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, all right. Well, there has been a lot of cute stuff coming out lately, and I have indulged a little bit. I'm trying to stay like indulging while still staying within some type of budget. I know we recently talked about kind of being more what's the word? What's the
Intentional.
word? Intentional. Yes, that is the
Mhm.
word. Being more intentional about our planner purchases. And I definitely intentionally overspent a little bit in May. So it's gonna be kind of a reset next month. What about you?
I still felt like I was a bit intentional. I did only get
Mhm.
things that I was going to use besides one thing, but it was a price issue kind of thing. Like I when I put in the carts to the things that I actually was going to use, which were the stickers, it was like a $5 to $10 difference than the whole kit. So I just got the whole kit
Mm,
because it's like,
there we go.
you know.
Yeah.
Um so I mean, I guess that's not really intentional, but I was trying to be intentional with that. But it's just been a fun time. It's one of those kind of weeks where like I miss this old school planner community of just like kind of geeking out over all of the cute and
Hmm.
pretty things. And that was the nostalgia feeling that I was getting this past week.
I feel the exact same way. This was definitely given like 2019 type of planner community vibes where just everything was just
Hmm.
so cute and we were just indulging in all things. But something that I did do, and we'll talk about our actual purchases a little bit later in the show, but
Hmm.
something that I did do since I know I have a lot of new stuff coming, stuff had kind of started to pile up in my office. I did do like a office cleanup yesterday. I went through my planner cards, organized those. I made like a keep stash, a donate stash, and a throwaway stash. And I actually was able to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm down to only like 10 Happy Planner sticker books, where I used to have like the big
Gold.
full size cart of the Happy Planner sticker books, and now I'm down to
Full of them.
literally 10. It feels insane. It feels so crazy.
Yeah, it feels
But I
like a
like it.
whole new era, you know? Yeah, I
Mhm.
love it too. I'm hoping to get down to that. Right now I have the normal size cart.
Mhm.
So I may have like 20, 25 of those Happy Planner sticker
Okay.
books in there. And they're all
Yeah.
laying flat because I have like the cover, that wooden cover over the top layer. But
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but I eventually want to get down to just 10
Yeah.
because
I
I
feel like I
haven't
can
been
be
using
just
them, to be
more.
honest.
That's the thing, and I feel like I can be more intentional about using the ones
Hmm.
that I have because now I only have, like, 2 handfuls. Like, I was kinda playing around in my plum paper yesterday, and I literally was using stickers that I have had since 2019. I'm shocked that they stuck. Like, literally, I hoarded these stickers because I loved them so much, and then I forgot about them because I had too many.
Hmm.
So, being able to actually use them for the first time in literally 4 years, I mean, it felt really good. I'm kinda sad because I like, a little tinge of me was like, "Oh, no, I wanna wait until I get this new planner to use it," and then I was like, "No, no, no. That is what I have always done, and that's why these have not got used." So, I'm going to use them in the planner that I'm in right now, which is the Plum Paper Daily, and they look fantastic. I'm so happy I did. So, yeah, shout out to, 2019 releases. Color Story 2. I use that, which is wild. So wild.
It is. Yeah, and we've been screaming that too, like, use your stuff, don't hoard it, because one, like,
Yeah,
in that case, you'll forget you had them, or two, your
literally.
style changes, and now you have stickers
Mhm.
that you don't even like anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
just use the stuff.
Use your stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some of the new or up and coming releases. So The alleged last seasonal surprise box is going to be dropping on May the 23rd. So as y'all are hearing this episode, it will be out and available. Typically in the past couple of releases, I have not seen the surprise box sell out quickly, but given this is the last one allegedly, it might. So I don't know. By the time we're recording, it might not even be available. Or by the time y'all are hearing this, it might not even be available
Yeah.
anymore. But yeah, so what is kind of your speculation for what is going on with the seasonal surprise box? Because what they said about it was kind of very non-specific. So they said the summer seasonal surprise box is our last surprise box, but not our last surprise. Stay tuned for an all new way to get your seasonal fix coming soon. What does that
Oh,
mean?
that sound like they're cultivating a rebrand of the seasonal surprise box. I maybe it's just gonna be, exposing the products that's going to be in it.
Mm,
Maybe it's going, biannual instead of every
mhm,
quarter. Um, but yeah, I just think like there's going to be some kind of like seasonal or biannual kind of box, but maybe we get more details about what exactly is in it.
yeah,
Um, Also, that's me hoping that they start telling us what exactly is in it.
mhm,
Because I think we're like, and we kind of talked about this too in the bonus episode, which you would definitely be hearing if you are a part of the Patreon. I think
mhm,
the era of surprise and spending 40, 50, $60 on something that you don't know exactly what you're getting, that era
mhm.
is kind of over because I feel like a lot of people are trying to be a lot more intentional about what they're buying and they
Yes.
don't want to
Mhm.
put their money into something and not even know what's in it fully and if they're going to use
Right.
it. So I do hope that they do more of a rebrand on that and allow us to know what's inside of it.
I agree. I agree. And also, something that I've been thinking for a while is with the surprise box, like you said, definitely take away the surprise element, let people know what they're buying. And also, I think the EC should have leaned more into their like lifestyle stuff for these surprise boxes
Mhm.
because I have just never the planner stuff just was never given fully to me. And usually the best of the planner stuff that was in these surprise boxes was later on available to be purchased individually. Like any of the exclusive items were usually never anything that I would just like be dying to have. It was always the items that were eventually going to be on the website, which kind of defeated the whole purpose of buying the surprise box. But I just think like, especially hearing from people in the past about how the surprise box had been, when they did put a little bit more into the lifestyle part of it, they were better. I think they got what like I don't know, umbrella. I don't really know. Y'all know how we are about season surprise boxes, but I think it could just be better if it was more about lifestyle stuff, or maybe have a specific planner box, but then have a separate lifestyle box. Because I think since they've been trying to marry the two together into one box, it's kind of been lacking either on one end or the other. It's kind of how I look at it. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. And that's another trend that I've starting to see that a lot of these brands are doing more of a lifestyle kind of
Hmm.
vibe in their monthly boxes rather than just stationary.
Yeah.
So I do hope to see that. And from like I didn't get the umbrella box because again, you know how we
Mm-mm.
feel about the surprise
Mhm.
boxes, but I did get the
Yeah.
umbrella later on at while.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good umbrella. I
It is a
still
nice
use it to this
umbrella.
day.
Me too.
But I hope that it is more of a lifestyle kind of thing because I don't know how much stationery could we get, especially if
That's
you're gonna
the
sell it
thing.
later.
Yeah, especially if you're going to sell it later. And honestly, I wouldn't even mind the surprise element of it if it was just lifestyle stuff and not planner stuff. Like,
Mhm.
I feel like planners, we are kind of like low key control freaks. I want to know what planner stuff I'm buying and what I'm getting because I want to be able to be intentional about using it. Whereas with lifestyle, it's a little bit more, like open. You know what I'm saying? Like I would buy a surprise lifestyle box at this point in my life before I bought a surprise planner stuff box. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think with more lifestyle type of things, like if you end up not liking the items, you can potentially gift it to someone, or
Hmm.
trade with somebody else because like I don't know, even the stationary stuff that are in the surprise box are very specific to a type of person. Like, I can't
Agreed.
give my mom, like, certain sticky notes that are in, the
Yes.
surprise box, but I can give
All of
her a
our
cup
planners
or a candle, you know? Yeah.
all of our planner styles are so different. So
Mhm.
it's hard to just do a blanket surprise box with planner stuff because all of us have different things that we like. Where like you said, like lifestyle is a lot more open. So like um Ashley from Cloth and Paper sent us their estate box. I believe it is a quarterly subscription box. I don't
Mhm.
know if we can tell like all the details. I don't know if that's out there yet, but I just know that it's very like self-care focused. And I was like pleasantly surprised by everything that was in the box. And I'm like, I love it. I'm all over it. I think it's so cool. I think it just kind of fills in those gaps for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially like being a working mom and so busy. Like sometimes we kind of can let our self-care kind of slack. So having something like curated, especially for that, because that was, I believe that was the theme for this one, was like around like self-care, and that does change. But I just thought that was absolutely amazing. And it was actually things that I needed rather than just more planner stuff. Like there was no planner stuff even
Yeah.
in this box, you know? So,
Yeah, and that Estique box is already out, so you're free to say
okay,
whatever you want. But it
okay.
was
I'm gonna just keep
very,
it in
very good.
self-care. Yeah,
Yeah.
just in case
Ye
anybody wants to still be surprised if theirs is on the way, I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
But
and I mean,
yeah.
I think the price obviously it comes at a more premium price because there are more like higher end lifestyle stuff, but I still the price is very good with it
Mhm.
being quarterly.
Yes, exactly.
Notiques is like that too. It's quarterly and the price is a
Mhm.
more premium price. Like it ain't $40, but
Right.
you're getting more kind of lifestyle things that you can use on your day to day. And I feel like that's
100%.
where people are probably leaning for stuff that can, you know, they can
Yeah.
use beyond just planning. So I hope
Yes.
that is what the additional surprise is going to be from EC, but we'll see. We
I
don't
would
know
hope so
nothing, by the
too.
way.
We can know nothing, absolutely nothing.
Yeah. I,
This
I
is
know the girls
all
like y'all be talking to Tanya. Y'all gotta know. We don't know.
mm-mm, mm-mm. Tanya know what not to tell us, okay? So but yeah, I'm with you. I'm totally, totally with you. Cause like I just feel like just having more planner stuff just to have it, we're personally just kind of off of that. So, but I love like other stuff because, like I said, like because fit planning is so much of our focus, sometimes we kind of lose sight of the other parts of our lives that we need to focus on and take care of and invest in. So, we can do the planner stuff on our own. We don't really need a box for that. At least not a surprise one. So I hope the change is good. Obviously, we'll report back as soon as we know. I have no idea when they're going to actually announce. I would think maybe whatever the next quarter, for like the is this considered the summer one or the spring one?
This is summer,
Do you
yeah.
know? Okay, so I guess the fall one, maybe they'll let us know then, maybe before. Not really sure, but I'm interested to see. Definitely interested to see.
Yeah, I'm excited. I even like the changes they've been doing the last few boxes with allowing you to pick your cover and sides and stuff like
I
that.
love that
I
too.
thought that was
Mhm.
it allows you to get more of a personal touch and actually get something that you're going to use. But yeah,
Yes,
maybe once
me
this
too.
sells out, they will say something then.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, EC makes a lot of like things specific to like your desk or your office space. I would love like a curated box with like stuff that I could use for my office. Or, they have
Mhm.
so many like bags and, holders for pens and things like that, like a curated box of like different like things like that. I think there's definitely a lot of different directions they can go in rather than just like planner specific stuff. So we're gonna see.
For sure. We
We're
shall
gonna
see.
see.
Are you going to get
Yes.
this?
Girl. I'm tempted because it is the last box. I am tempted, and we'll do it for the maybe think about doing it for the gram for the patrons.
You
But I
know
don't
what?
know.
That might be tea because that is, we've been talking about going back live. Last time we
We
did do a
have.
live like that on IG, it was opening up a seasonal surprise box. So maybe we could do it
Yikes!
for
I'm
the
scared.
content. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Planners of wine.
we'll
Is
think
is
about
planners
it.
of wine paying for these boxes? I'm
Absolutely.
scared. There we
Absolutely.
go.
Yeah. 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 It's definitely got to be a business expense because,
I think
yeah.
so. I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll let y'all know. We will let y'all know
Hmm.
there's definitely something to think about. Um, but yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah.
Uh, so something super exciting. So there was a lot of speculation about the Squad Girls coming back. It's been a couple years since Happy Planner did a Squad Girls release. They had put out like a little teaser a couple of weeks ago, and a lot of people were speculating that it was going to be Squad Girls. And lo and behold, they just dropped it on us this week. That is absolutely what it was. And before we talk about Squad Girls and how just excited we are about them being back, can we talk about this rollout a little bit? Because the math
We'll
was
roll
just
out.
not, well, yeah, it was so much.
Because it was not not existent.
It was weird. So yeah, so they teased it a couple of weeks ago, and then out of nowhere, I believe it was like on Wednesday morning, ads started popping up like on Instagram and Facebook
Mhm,
about shop the new Squad Girls collection out of nowhere. And then you go to the link, there's nothing on that page, but they did have a countdown on their main page to Squad Girls being back that gave different times depending on what time zone you were
mhm.
in. It was a shit show.
And
I
different
mean,
times, meaning, like, the countdown was counting down for me at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Meg at,
mhm,
Central.
mhm.
It wasn't, like, different times, like, based off of what it would be in,
Yeah,
PST.
like normal.
So it was
Yeah.
9 o'clock my time, which is
Yes.
not 9 o'clock PST, so it
Mm-mm.
just did not make
No.
sense.
Exactly. So, like, for me, like, Myra's countdown was, like, basically just not even counting down because it was already
Mm-mm. It was
past
already past it,
9:30
yeah.
Eastern Time. Mine said, like, an hour. Our friend on the West Coast, Caitlin's, said, like, 3 hours. So, it was
Mhm,
just so it was so weird, but it seems like because I guess they do typically release stuff based on PST because that is
mhm.
where they are, it meant 9 o'clock PST, even
PST,
though it was
yeah.
even 9:30 PST for her. Y'all, we didn't know what was going on. Somebody messed up in IT.
Somebody
Somebody messed
messed up,
up
yeah.
in IT. I think this got rolled out sooner than what they thought they were gonna roll it out because it was just weird. Like there was like no teasers from the squad before it was the squad before it was actually available.
See,
The
I love
unofficial
how that
squad.
slipped out.
I know. The unofficial squad had their videos out like
That
after or
afternoon,
during this
yeah.
time. Yeah, it was weird. So it kind of seemed like maybe they all had it ready, but they just kind of rushed and put it out because the rollout, especially for such a big return, was just so weird. Like there was no IG live showing it. It was just kind of just dropped on us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
yeah.
was
And
like
then
we
like I
got
said,
that tease
yeah.
email or, like, post from them, and then a week
Mhm.
later, it was just there. It was just very
And the
weird. Very, very
ads
weird.
were out before the collection was out because that's how people
Yeah.
had first saw that it was dropping. There were like ads saying shop now, and then you go and there was nothing on the website for it. But it dropped.
Yeah.
It did end
I
up
mean, them
dropping.
ads thing, that's on Facebook, I would assume, or maybe
Yeah,
somebody, like, timed the ad wrong or whatever,
I
I
think
don't know.
so.
Yeah, I
Yeah. So weird. But
yeah.
it did end up dropping at about 9 a.m. Pacific time. And it's super cute. So we got a couple of new sticker books, we got a couple new planners, some notebooks. I think this iteration of the Squad Girls is definitely the best. It's a lot more inclusive. They had a girl in a wheelchair in a lot of the stickers, which is super super cute and
Mhm.
nice. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it was fantastic, and I'm excited because I just love Squad Girls. I got my stickers on the way. Got some notebooks on the way. If Happy Planner wanted to take it a step further, they could make it Squad People, but y'all know getting Happy Planner to change is just it's
It's
not
pulling
easy.
teeth.
It's pulling teeth,
It's
yes.
pulling teeth,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I do like it. I did. Squad Girls has to be one of my favorite from Happy Planner just in general.
So cute.
Um, but yeah, I would like to see more squad people. I know we've since learned that these squad girls are from like clip art basically, so it's not
Yeah.
like a designer in-house for them. So maybe
Mhm.
they are just working off of
Was
and
available.
actually, correction, now that I'm looking at it, it is called Squad Goals. So they dropped the girls completely.
But it's still only, like, female presenting people in it
Yeah,
though,
they're all
right?
yeah, that is true, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I
I mean,
mean
that's something. It doesn't have to be called Squad Girls. So that's
yeah.
progress. But if it's not called Squad Girls, why even make it only girl? You know?
Yeah, or female. I mean, it could be
Yeah.
some dim and days too. So
Yeah,
just
for
because
sure,
they are female
100%.
presenting the
Yeah,
but I would like to see some, masculine presenting people in here too, but I
that
guess
would
they
be
have to
nice.
work with, whatever clip artist this is from.
Right.
I'm sure they could probably reach out to them
I
and
mean,
get that done, but
truly.
yeah, I mean, that's
If they
wishful
wanted
thinking. I
to,
don't
they
think they
would. If
Yeah,
they wanted to,
yeah,
they would.
yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, I'm still excited about this collection. It is super cute. I cannot wait to get my stuff in. And like I said, I'm proud of making space for these 2 new sticker books that I have coming. While I have 2 coming, I probably got rid of 15. So, it's not quite balanced, but it's fine. It's progress. It is progress.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's kinda how I'm moving forward. Like, if I am to buy something new, I have to get
Mhm.
rid of at least double of what I'm getting. So, if it's 1 new
100%.
sticker book, 2 gotta go.
2 gotta go minimum.
Yeah,
Yep,
minimum, yeah.
yep, absolutely. And we did have a quick update on the Happy Planner Pride collection. So a couple of our listeners wrote into us. We appreciate you guys so much for letting us know. Happy Planner does have it mentioned on the listings for the Pride collection that they have made a donation to the Trevor Project. However, it's very non-specific. There's no dollar amount
Mhm.
mentioned. There's no percentage mentioned. There's no a portion of the sales, nothing like that. So it's just we have made a donation, which could be, $50 for all we know. Not to say every dollar doesn't count, but we're talking about $1 million company. So I think in
Yeah,
the future, I think that needs to be some type of specification, even if you don't want to give us the exact dollar amount. Say, whatever percentage of the net sales of this collection will go to the Trevor Project or whatever organization they want to donate to. I think that is important to be more specific because, like I said, this could literally be $1. It could be anything, and they would legally be able to say they made a donation. So,
yeah, that is facts, yeah. Just a little bit more
mhm.
specific. It's because to me right now, it gives I don't know,
Bare
how
minimum.
would yeah, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
try to be nice about it, but,
I know,
uh
because it's something, and then you definitely don't want to discourage people from doing anything, but at the same time, you kinda gotta push to get things to where they really need to be. And honestly,
yeah,
I mean, I feel like I have no choice but to think this was a very small, inconsequential amount because I have to believe that if Happy Planner donated $100,000, $200,000 to an organization, they're gonna be shouting that from the rooftops. I would think they would want people to
yeah.
know that. So the fact that it is so non-specific makes me think that it's not that much. Cause
I mean, fair.
I don't really know what else to
Yeah, a
think.
big number like that, you'll want to, blast that.
You would think.
Yeah, well,
So
I don't know,
I
just need a
don't
little
know.
bit more transparency instead of just saying,
Mm,
"Hey, we donated to Trevor Project," just to say it, just to make you look good.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Cause I mean, for all we know, they could have paid them in consideration.
they good
We
for
know they
that.
do that. They are good
Yeah.
for that. See, that's the thing. That is the common thread with Happy Planner is the lack of transparency when it comes to
Mhm.
money across the board.
Across the
This is
board.
not just everything. You're never gonna know how much you're spending on anything. So it's wild.
It's
It's wild.
really not that hard. It's really not that hard,
Mm-mm.
and I don't know why people continue to keep giving them a pass on the lack of
Mhm.
transparency.
Mhm. Yep.
I just I it's
I
simple.
don't get it.
You can
It's
even
very
set a
simple.
percentage. You don't even have to put down
Mhm. I
but
know. Because what we do know is that none of the proceeds, none of the the money that they're netting from the sale of this collection is going towards an organization because that's
Yeah,
not
because
what
they
they
said they already
said.
donated. Yeah.
Yeah. So we know we can just buy this collection all day and no additional money is going towards this organization. That's not great.
Yeah.
That's not great. So they're just purely profiting off of this collection, as beautiful as it is.
Yeah. And we can just hope that the creator that they collaborated with um, you know,
Yeah.
was paid handsomely.
Hope.
Uh
Because again,
we
who
don't
really
know.
actually
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yes,
it's so simple.
it
It's
is.
so simple to have some level of transparency and
Mhm.
just they just refuse.
They refuse. Mhm. But I mean, I guess it just doesn't sound great to put on their website that they donated, $150, even though that's not a bad amount of money, but when you're talking about, like I said, $1 million company, it's abysmal.
I,
So yeah, something to think about. Something to think about. I mean, as we always say, guys, like you can support a company and buy their stuff and like their stuff while still holding them accountable and
mhm.
talking about these things out loud. I mean, I feel like Myra and I are a perfect example of that because we were literally just talking about how we bought stuff, but then we're still talking about how they need to do better in this way.
We can
You can
continue
do
to keep
both.
pushing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can keep pushing.
Yep.
Like I think people like think you're just supposed to stop once you
Mm-hmm.
get at some point, but no,
Mm-hmm.
like we can have better. We don't have to just settle for them just
Mm-hmm.
being like, "All right, damn, we'll do
I
this," you
mean,
know?
because that's what it's truly given.
Yeah, it's
That's what
literally what
it's
it's
truly
given.
given. Like, damn, here you go. So,
Yeah,
but anyway, we will,
cute collection for
we'll
the
keep our
squad
eyes
goals.
on it. Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. Something else I wanted to talk about, which I'm excited about. So, Wonderland 222 has some all-in-one planners coming out for their 2024 release. They are going to have A5 and B6 all-in-one planners here. I got this from their Facebook page. So I'm gonna like send it to you real quick in a text message so you can actually see it. I don't know why I didn't do this before, but I just put it in our group chat.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically these are low key like Hobonichi dupes, not dupes because they're not exactly like Hobonichi, but they're
Dupes.
giving you they're giving you dated monthly, weekly, and dailies in both A5 and B6 sizes. And they will still have the option if you want to just get just a weekly, you can do that. But they also have the weekly with all the daily pages for the full year. They also have a new layout. They have because originally the Wonderland has the stacked weekends where or Saturday and
Mhm.
Sunday are on top of each other. Now they have an option to where Saturday and Sunday are next to each other. So all of them are like slightly skinnier boxes or like columns where it has
Yeah.
all of them, which I know is something that you look for because you are a busy gal on the weekends and you need a full day for your Saturday and Sunday.
Stop
So they're giving that.
shortchanging my weekends.
They're giving both options. So for the people like me who
I
love the
love it.
stack, I can still have the stack and you can have the individuals too. So I like that. Leveling up.
Leveling up. This is exciting. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
did enjoy their first planner. I don't even know if that was the first, maybe it was the second year of this planner that we had got. I did
Mm-hmm.
enjoy that. Um, so yeah, I'm excited. But the only reason why I did
Yes.
not stick with it is because it was stacked. But so maybe I'll
So this
check this
changes
out.
things. Yeah.
Yeah,
This definitely changes the and one thing I
it
do
does.
like about the Wonderland 222 compared to the Hobonichi, you know how with the Hobonichi cousin, you just get that same standard like beigey yellow cover.
Hmm.
Wonderland 222 has color options for their covers. They usually always have a
Yes.
black one. It looks like in 2024 they're gonna have a navy and like a maroon color. They might even have more colors than that. These are just the ones that they have released so far. So
Yeah.
and it's the same, like similar Tomoe River paper as the Hobonichi. So if you like them, um, the crinkly paper, It's giving that too if you're not familiar. So definitely join the Wonderland 222 Facebook group if y'all are not in it. Y'all know I'm not a proponent of Facebook groups in general, but theirs is actually very great and very informative. And they tell their Patreon community everything they're doing. Like I said, it's May and we're already getting these type of updates about what they're doing in 2024. Or, obviously it'll come out before then, but yeah. I love the
Wait, this is
transparency
their
that they give.
Patreon or just
Just the
Facebook that
Facebook.
you did? Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just the Facebook. Yeah, so I don't know, I might check it out. I think I
Interesting.
have to buy it for the culture just to kinda
I think you
play
do
around with
too,
it. Mhm.
it's, research.
There we go. That's it. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Oh, I think this fall season is gonna be a doozy 'cause,
I think so
mm,
too.
I mean, this summer and I'm like, "Dang," like, y'all everybody coming out with some heat or giving a
I
sneak peek of
know.
some heat, yeah.
And I'm interested to see with the unstacked weekly, if the Hobonichi cousin kits that people make will fit in these. I would imagine the columns might be very similar. I would think they would try to have them to be very similar size so that people can use those Hobonichi cousin kits. So
Mhm.
that's really what I want to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got some Hobonichi cousin kits that I would need to be using, so we'll
Yes.
see.
Yes. So exciting. So exciting. Um, Up next, before we head to our break, Archie and Olive had their summer collection release on May the 17th. Y'all, this collection is just so freaking cute. Bunny and the Archie and Olive team were kind enough to send us a couple of items from the
Mhm.
collection, and I'm so excited. One thing that I love that Archie and Olive has pretty much every theme that they do for a notebook is available in like all their notebook sizes. So you
Yeah.
can get it in traveler's notebook size, you can get it in B5, you can get it in A6 or A5. Like I really, really love that. And that's literally how this collection is. It has some cute washi, some keychains, some bookmarks, some new pens that I cannot even pronounce the name of those pens, but I love them. They're so pretty.
They are good. They are really, really good. Those are
Hmm.
the ones I got, with the, postcard A5
Hmm.
notebook, which is just
So
oh,
good.
it's so adorable. It's so good.
Hmm.
I am excited that they brought back their totes and that, the insert bag too, that was sold out for a while. The vegan leather,
Hmm.
pouch and tote, and then they added a new, like, vegan leather it's a journal bag,
That stuff
which
is
is
so
really
cute.
cool. It's
I
so
love their
cool.
bags.
Yeah,
It is
and
very,
it's
very, very cute.
you can fit up to a B5 size, which is close to, like, a 7 by 9 for those of you
Mhm.
who don't know, so it's pretty roomy. Um,
Yep.
it's really cute. I think it's something that can go with everything. I can't
Yep.
tell if this bag has straps on it in these photos, but
Which bag? Like
the
the tote?
the journal bag.
I don't
The
think it
tote definitely
does. I
has
think
straps on it, yeah.
yeah, the tote has I haven't seen a picture of it with straps. I know that they have like the little like handle on it. One of them has like the
Yeah,
little
I do see the
handle,
handle.
like the
Mhm.
creativity cases. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know about a strap, but I bet you could probably add a strap to it if you wanted to. Use it like that. But yeah, I love it. And they have like different themes of washi. And I got a couple of their washis, which I'm super excited about. Look, I used them in my passion planner. That's one of their washis that they just came out with. And this is
Pond
another
paper.
one. Yeah, in my fun paper. Yep. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it is cute. It is
I
really, really
love
cute.
it. It just fits so well in these old ass happy planner sticker with these old happy planner stickers.
It does, it just works. It just
So
works.
excited. Yes.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I went ahead and bought the vegan leather pouch, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited to get that,
Oh,
and,
yes.
yeah, I have been eyeing it for a while, and then it finally sold out. I was like, "Oh." So when it
Gotta
came
get it
back in stock,
again.
I was like, "Let me go ahead and get it," because I was
Mhm.
sad that it sold out, so that meant I really wanted it. It wasn't
That meant you really
impulse.
wanted
Yeah,
it. Yep, exactly. Did you get
so
the creativity case too, or did you decide to get this instead?
I had already had the creativity case before I realized that
Oh,
this was coming out again, so I'm kinda sad about that, but
yeah.
I'm excited for the creativity case because I've already added some of my Harry Potter fabric to it. So, I can't
Ooh,
wait to
I'm
show
excited
that.
to
I'll
see
send
it.
y'all a video.
Yeah. Yes, I love it. I love it. Shout out to Laurel, who definitely inspired us to like kind of personalize our creativity cases. Cause I kind of did that to mine as well and kind of made it my own. So cute. We might have to show these on like social media or something because the people need to know. The options are endless with cute stuff. Okay. Just because something comes how it is doesn't mean it has to stay like that. You can personalize it, put your own little spin on it and really make
Mhm.
it your own because it's yours. Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, but, like,
Mhm.
I thought because I end up having to get the charcoal creativity case because the emerald was sold out because, again, I
Mm.
slept on it, but it is still sold out
Mhm.
because I was about to be salty if it was back on there. But,
Ah!
I think you I think you've said this before, like, sometimes
Mhm.
people need to see that you can do something different in order to be,
Yes.
like, inspired to take those initiative to do something, so, yeah,
Yep.
maybe we will share it. We can do some collab posts with planners and wine,
Ooh, good idea.
so
Yeah. Myra loves pressuring me to make content for social media. It's fine. It's fine
it's
though.
it's hilarious because I love pressuring other people to make the content, but when it comes to my replanted content, I'm like, "Ew, I don't do that."
Right.
I need to be pressuring myself,
Period. Same.
yeah,
Same, same,
I'm
same.
excited. Arch and
Me
Olive had a
too.
lot of, cool stuff, and, if Bonnie is listening, y'all should totally have some, like, fabric markers or something to add to the creativity
Mm.
case. Because I mean,
Oh,
Archer and Olive
yes.
is all about personalizing and making things your own and having fun
That's
through,
true.
creativity, so I would love to see, like, some pins or something to, like, make the cases your own. Like, I
Do
think
you
that would
think
be
their
dope.
pens will work on it? I mean, I'm
Pins, like the
terrified
push pins.
like, their acrylograph pens or the
Oh, I don't
kiliograph.
think those will really
Oh,
work on it. I mean, maybe, but,
I
you
I'm
probably
not
would need
willing to
some
try.
fabric markers. Yeah,
I'm not willing to try
yeah.
because I can't even write that good. I don't wanna mess
But,
mine up.
you know,
Somebody who can
yeah,
draw, try and let us
yeah,
know.
the people who do, the Bujo, they can do it. They can
Yeah.
create it, so it'll be dope to get it directly from the source, you know?
Oh, that
But,
would
yeah,
be
we would
cute
need
because
some
'cause I'm
fabric
thinking of,
markers, though.
like yeah, I'm thinking of, like, having somebody who letters really well to, like, letter your name on it or something
Mhm.
in a marker. That would be good. That would be very
"Julie,
good. Julie, where you at? Can you get
we will send you the
Literally.
creativity case and the fabric marker."
Try it on your own first and then report back because she does have this creative like, yeah, like,
She
literally all of us
does.
want this case. I cannot. I literally
Yeah.
cannot. But yeah,
I
guys,
think it's useful.
on
It's really useful.
uh-huh. I think so too. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I have mines all set up with like all my like go-to planner stuff, like my
Mhm.
tools and the washi tape that I'm loving the most. I am obsessed. But yeah,
Yes.
there we go. This was not sponsored. We just love the stuff a lot.
Mhm.
Just letting y'all know.
We gotta hit her up with some feedback. I wonder if she would, I feel like that's right up Archino's alley to
It
have
really
stuff to,
is.
like, make it your own, but,
I wouldn't
you
be
know
surprised if it was already in the works. I
yeah,
don't
that's
know
true too.
anything.
We
I'm
don't know
just
anything.
speculating.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, on that note, we're going to take a quick break to hear from our sponsors, and we will be right back. All right, guys. So we are back. Something that we definitely wanted to make sure that we mention is if you missed out on the plum paper sales that they have had recently, we do have a discount code that can save you 15% off your total order. We will have it in the show notes, but it is planners and wine 15 with the and sign. So planners and sign wine, the number 15. And once again, that will be in the show notes. So get 15% off of your plum paper order and let them know that Planners and Wine sent you.
Yes, and if
Yes.
you are watching the YouTube video, you can see, the little clips of Meg's, what was it? The daily? It's an A5, right?
Yes. I have the daily and I got like all these like cute, like happy planner
It's very
stickers
cute.
in it. I have really like Happy Planner stickers look really, really cute in this planner, y'all. I'm just saying, like even the
They
crazy
do.
old ones. Look at me. Make sure I ain't none of my business on here. Okay, yeah, no business. I'm just showing it.
Yes, definitely
But
check it out.
yeah.
Save a little bit
hmm
if you are in the market for a planner. And shout out to Plum Paper. We love working with them.
We do. We do. Yes. And that code is good until I believe June 18th. So
Mhm.
get in your orders and let them know the planners I sent you. Link in our bio.
Yes, show notes.
Yes. Speaking, thank you. And show notes.
I mean, it's in the bio too, I'm sure, but yeah.
Period. But the show notes are right here. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for that. And speaking of planners and planner purchases, let's talk about some recent planners and planner purchases that we have made. So I was able to get in on the Plum Paper Mother's Day sale where it was 25% off, and I
Mhm.
do have a weekly coming. It is the vertical priorities, I believe, that starts in June. Look, everybody and their mama is using this planner. They have totally got me onto this planner and it just looks so cute. I got it in A5 and I got it disc bound. So I'm really excited about playing around with that weekly planner.
I don't know why, like, that layout never works for me.
Really?
Yeah, I always try it, just never works out for me. I like
Mm,
the May layout a bit better, but yeah,
yep.
everybody uses that layout, so I mean, I must
hmm
be the oddball on that one. It works for everybody else.
Well, see, I never got it to work for me before, but the last time I used it, I was just not really in a vertical era of my life. But I've just been so
Mhm.
about vertical the past like few months, really like the past year. I think it might work now. So I'm trying to like see how it could do. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. And I know a lot of people have asked us, especially as we've been like talking about and using these plum paper planners about the paper. Because I know in the past, plum paper has had very slick paper. I believe
Mhm.
they made a change to the paper, if I'm not mistaken, and it is not as slick and like it kind of used to be a little bit waxy. It is not
Mhm.
like that. It's a lot more toothy than what it used to be. Like if I had to compare it to something, I would say like if Happy Planner paper and EC paper had a baby, it would be kind of similar to what this plum paper is, which is actually very nice, and I really like it. Maybe comparable to like Moxie Life paper, I would say. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember it being a little bit, more waxy, I guess, is like
Yeah,
I guess that's the best description. I don't know if it was really wax, but
yeah.
but yeah, this paper is a lot better. Like I use the little notebook. I have the discbound notebook here that
hmm
they sent over for us for planners and wine. And I use a
Yes.
gel pen on it to jot down some notes.
Mhm.
Oh, that's our business, so I ain't gonna show too much of that. But but it's fine. Like I don't have to wait too long for it to
Sorry.
dry or anything.
Mhm.
Um but before, like, I would have to wait a minute for
Yep.
a gel pen to dry, so, yeah,
Yeah.
so if you had it in the past and didn't like the paper, maybe try it out again because it's definitely different.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed. And
Yeah.
sorry if y'all just heard a little crash. I just dropped my gel pen because I wanted to show mine too. I have mine too.
I
Yay.
love this thing. It's just right here on
Love
my
it.
desk, and it's ready
Mhm.
to go whenever we record,
Yep.
so, yeah, it's perfect. You can get notebooks
So
on the
cute.
dismount and create your own cover. Just
Very
FYI.
true.
Yeah,
Very true. Yes, you can.
yeah.
I love that. Also randomly, I was on TikTok and sometimes I just like put in like different companies' names just to see like what type of videos pop up. And I was looking at like Plum Paper stuff, not on their page, but just like other people who have like tagged Plum
Mhm,
Paper on TikTok. And this one creator was showing how she personalized her cover by like getting like a phrase or something on Canva and like putting it on a transparent background and then uploading it into the spot where like on Thursdays we drink wine is like uploading that there. And I had never even thought about that before. So
You know what? You probably could just come up with your own cover because I think they do like don't they do
hmm
full photo like cover too?
I think that's an option too. Yep.
Code planners and simple wine 15.
I'm
Cause
giving
now
y'all
I know
ideas.
y'all about to go look because I love creating some stuff on Canvas. So I definitely will be looking
hmm
into that now. Cause I think I do
Me
want to
too.
grab one of their dailies.
Yes, and I think we could probably get something with like our like exact logo on it
Hmm.
if we did it like that way. So that would be really neat. So yeah. Definitely around on there. What were you about to say? Did I
I mean,
spark
the
something?
realization we could put our actual logo on it.
Yes, I
That's
know. I saw
wild.
the
Yeah.
light bulb above your head go
Yeah.
off. So I love that.
Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing tonight.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Let me know what you come up with. Besides that, I did make an EC order, so I did buy their Inspire caddy. I am so excited about this caddy. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this caddy because the creativity case from Archer and Olive kind of feels the space
The
of a
void, yeah.
caddy. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out. It might be like maybe like a sticker specific caddy because I don't have any stickers in my creativity case. I just have like other like planning tools and washi and stuff. So maybe I can do like a sticker caddy or something. But I just have to get it, and I was like, I'm gonna figure out what to do with it later because it is just so cute. And I have wanted a EC caddy for a while. I just wasn't in love with the other patterns, but I was literally just
Mhm.
gonna deal with it because I just wanted a caddy so bad. So this one coming out was just right up my alley. So I'm excited about that. And I did buy a compact vertical from EC in the Inspire design that I want to use for work as like a strictly work planner. So I'm excited about that too.
Girl, you
So yeah,
got
I've
a
been buying
lot. I
stuff.
didn't
I've
know
been
you
buying stuff. I'm ashamed.
but but for the caddy, you can put on the top shelf of your, cart.
There we
And if you
go.
still wanna use the actual top shelf,
Hmm.
I do recommend getting that, cover because you can
Oh
still view stuff
yeah.
in there and put the caddy on top of that.
Oh,
I mean, not
light
we just
bulb.
talked about you buying more stuff, and now I'm
I know,
suggesting more
literally.
stuff.
It's fine. It's fine.
But now, because I was like, that's the only reason why I didn't get the caddy, because I'm like, I don't necessarily need it. I'm trying to like
Hmm.
eliminate. I actually want to downsize this desk, so there might be some content for a new office makeover. Yeah, I know
Ooh.
every 3 to 6 months I'll be like, I hate it. And I'm in
You be like,
my
I
I
hate
hate
it
it era.
here.
Yeah.
Literally.
So but yeah, my desk is huge and I
Hmm.
tend to like I have a problem with like having blank spaces on tables. I'm working through it.
Mm.
So that's like
Really?
yeah, like I feel like I have to put something in a blank space on the table. So I'm like, in that case, I need to
Hmm.
downsize my desk because it is really huge. It's like a big L-shaped desk.
Oh,
Um,
that is so
so
interesting because
yeah.
nothing makes me happier than like a clear, clean desk. Like when my office was out of control for the past 2 weeks, I didn't even want to be in here. It just
Mhm.
completely like killed my vibe, threw me off so much. And so now that my desk is like nice and clean, like I just want to live in here and be here all the time because it's the only part of my house that looks like this currently. But it's
That's
fine.
sad, because 'cause I'm the
Yeah.
same way. I love a clear desk, but I
Yeah.
have a problem with it being clear. It's
Oh.
a dilemma that
Hmm.
I'm working
It's
through,
a dilemma.
but, I think it will be easier if I had a much smaller desk, so be on the
Yeah.
lookout for that, but, yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't buy it because 'cause I'm like, "It's gonna live on my desk, and it's gonna fill up
Mhm.
with more stuff," and, but
We ain't got
now that
time.
I'm looking at, putting on top of my caddy,
Mm. Game changer.
which may also be the problem because right now the topper of the caddy it don't have nothing on it, and now I'm like, I need to put something on it,
Yeah, I
or
feel
maybe it's
that.
a
There
part
we
of my
go.
problem. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get that, but it is very, very cute. So if y'all are
Yes.
in the lookout for that, um, snag it because it is a cute design. Um,
Seriously.
but that was all your purchases.
Yeah, planner related.
You ain't gonna talk about your stickers that you bought.
Wait, what stickers? I thought we wasn't gonna talk about that.
Okay, we can skip that one. That's fine. So for my purchases,
Oh my gosh, I can't deal.
I did go ahead and I talked about this a little bit at the start of the show, the VB kit,
Oh
the
yeah.
Sakura Picnic, I believe is what it's called, and it came so
Yes.
freaking fast. I don't know.
I cannot believe you already
Oh,
got it. I feel like you just bought it
yeah.
last week.
Literally, I had to buy it like Thursday. We're recording on a Sunday, so I bought it Thursday and I got it on Saturday.
Does she live next door? How
The
did
gang,
that happen so
I
quick?
never get VB stuff that quick. And
That's
mind
wild.
you, she's all the way on the other side of the country, so I just assumed that's why. Like, it literally takes me like a
Yeah,
week and a half to get stuff from her, but I got that mug in 2 days.
that's so wild. See,
Yeah,
now I'm on
so
the
wild.
website,
Yeah, because I
just
really just
perusing.
wanted. Yeah, I really just wanted the stickers in here and,
Yeah.
the pen, But when I put the stickers and pin in my cart, it was like a $5 difference from just getting this whole kit. So I was like, I'll just
Might as
get it.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to play around with that. I also got those Squad Goes stickers, so that should be here
Yes.
tomorrow. Um, we talked about the creativity case, and I am still waiting on my travel accessory pouch from Archer and Olive as well. So
Mhm.
I did grab that. Um, but yeah, other than that,
Y'all,
I've been
it's
good.
Being judgmental to me when she got stuff coming too. Okay, it is not just me.
And I had to make a decision if I want to get another daily duo or the plum paper daily because I do need a daily
Well,
planner and an A5. I have the 7x9. Do you have an A5
I was just about to
daily
say
duo?
you have a
Okay.
shipment for me that's going to be coming. I'm going to send it this week that has a
Okay.
5
Then
daily
never
duo.
mind. I don't need to get that. Thank you. You have made the decision
There we
for
go.
me.
But you can still get the plum paper and use our discount code and figure out which one you like better. Just saying.
That is true. That is true. That's true. Cause yeah, I thought I was gonna be a 7x9 girly. I just can't. It's too big. It's
I
just
think
too
for a
big. It's
daily,
beautiful.
especially
Yeah.
7 by 9 is too
Yeah.
big for a daily planner.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
with
don't
you.
have enough stuff going on to fill it up, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I think A5 is the perfect size for a daily planner.
Yeah, so Patreon, look out for some more giveaways. Or not
There we
really,
go.
we don't really do giveaways. It's just like more like a D-stash than a giveaway.
D-stash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
yeah,
come,
because
first serve kind of thing.
that's
Yeah.
what I did today, guys. Like I had some Arch and Olive notebooks that I've had for a long time. And I was like, look, I want the patrons to be able to have some of these. So yeah, I just gave some away to some of our patrons. So yeah. We just do stuff like that in the group because it's
I don't
fun and
yeah.
if I'm
Why
not
you
gonna
haven't
use
joined
it,
yet, I don't know.
yeah, I period. And I want somebody else to use it. So there
Yeah.
we go. But yeah, you have
Yeah,
an
and they take
A5
care of it.
daily dual comment. So and some washi.
Okay,
Because how
yeah.
about I bought 3 new washi tapes from Once More of Love, only to realize that I got 2 of them at Go Wild from sitting at her table. So you have 2 new washi tapes coming to you, Myra, for free.
Thank you. I love that for me because I was close to buying it too.
Yep.
Then you're like,
Look
"Oh,
at
no, I
you.
bought" yeah, so it works out.
Yep,
It works out.
benefiting from my overconsumption. We love this.
I really love it. Yes.
I love it.
Yes, making some decisions for me. But yeah,
Period.
I'm excited. This like I said, this past week, a lot of people have been dropping some really cute stuff. And
Mhm.
it just kind of feels like the older, 2019, 2018 days.
Agreed. It's a
Yeah.
fun time to be in the planner
Mhm.
community, and definitely this is a reason to distash because when you distash and you get rid of stuff, then you can kind of get more things, get new things without the guilt. Because you're kind of refining your collection of what you have to the
Mhm.
things that that you still love and that you're going to use. And you can buy new stuff, you know, guilt free, which is how I'm sleeping tonight. So
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah. My only thing is that if you destash more than you bring back in, because then you'll be right
Yes.
back in the same space.
That's a
So
good point. That is a great, great point. Yep. Next up, I'm so excited, guys. So, this episode comes out on Thursday. As of Friday of this week, The Little Mermaid will officially be hitting movie theaters. I
mhm.
am so, so excited to see this movie. Like, I literally cannot see a clip of Hallie singing that song without tears coming to my eyes because she just sounds so beautiful and
Oh,
it's
so
just
good.
so magical to see a black woman in this role who is just made for this role, who absolutely is going to just be so amazing in this role. Like I cannot see anybody else being Ariel, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm just here for racist people being mad.
I love that too.
I
That's a
love that. I love that. Cause like, if you had any doubts, first of all, like we said, I believe last episode, all of this is imaginary. Mermaids aren't
Mhm.
real.
Mm-mm.
And if you are so pressed,
Spoiler
like a lot
alert.
of people are like a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's not to the source material. The source material is fake. The source
Literally.
material is fake. Like it
All of
doesn't
it.
matter." And the existing Little Mermaid, which is a
Mhm.
cartoon,
It's still
still
here.
exists. you can
Yep,
still watch it.
you can.
So, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm living for that. I did, because I don't think Ashton will sit for this, because it's a live action, it's hard to get him to
Yeah.
sit for that. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go by myself. I might go
Period.
twice just for the heck of it, but I am
Yes!
gonna go Friday,
Mhm.
do an early showing, and hopefully it ain't a bunch of kids in there either, but we'll see. It is a
I
kid
mean,
movie,
the
so
schools are letting out as we know
yeah.
it. So I don't know, but
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna be a fantastic movie. And I have just loved seeing how they like do interviews and talk about it.
Mhm.
And as much as I love making racists mad, the only caveat to that is like hearing her talk about the criticism that she got when it was
Mhm.
announced that she was gonna play the role. That makes me so upset. And I feel like people think that they can say things online and it's just not a big deal because the
Yeah.
internet is just this big black hole void. But there are always people on the other side of that criticism who are going to see that and hear that. And in her case, even though she had millions of people supporting her, she had hundreds or thousands of people criticizing her for literally
Yeah.
no other reason than her being black in the role.
Literally.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that just really sucks. And I just hate that she even had to deal with that. But I'm glad that she persevered through that. She did not let that criticism stop her. I mean, this role was just it was just hers. Like she said that when she went and auditioned, she sang first because that was her comfort zone. And she said she closed her eyes and she sang the song. And when she opened her eyes, everybody in the room was crying.
It was hers. It
It
was
was
meant for
hers.
her.
And that is what the director and the producers have always said, and she said she didn't hear anything for 2 months, so I'm assuming they spent the next 2 months auditioning other people. This is what they said they did, and they
Mhm.
said nobody ever even came close to her. It was just hers. So, I mean, I don't understand, like, it really pisses me off when the racists talk about, oh, the media is so woke, y'all just want a black person to do this or a person of color to do that, when it's like actually the producers went into the situation more or less colorblind. They went into it just looking for the best person, not the person who looked like Ariel the most. And in y'all's mind, that's how y'all want it to be. Y'all don't want them to just be purposely trying to cast people of color. But when they didn't do that, look at you still mad. So maybe you're just racist.
Maybe you're just racist. New
Yep.
segment. Um,
That's good. That's good.
Cause it's
I
like
can't.
y'all would have been dragging this movie if they picked somebody who looked just like this fictional ass character who had
Mhm.
I heard the whole like, I wish they would have kept her hair red. Nobody naturally has red hair like that.
Mm-mm. Especially not a black person. Sorry.
Yeah, this just doesn't that's not how that
Mm-mm.
works. Like
Mm-mm.
her Ariel hair is red, not
Mhm.
like, it
If you want the cartoon, watch the cartoon. Like
watch the
nobody is
cartoon.
stopping you. Like, and I saw a TikTok and it was so cute. It was like a white woman dressed up as the original Ariel, and the black woman dressed up as Hallie's Ariel, just together. And it was just so nice. Like they can both exist, but there's no reasoning with racists at
Mm-mm.
all. They no amount of logic is going to change their hearts and their minds. So that's why I am just so happy that the support of Hallie in this movie has just been super, super loud. And it's like, even if you don't really have any interest in seeing this movie, buy a ticket, do something, repost something on social media, just do something to show your support because representation matters. I have never seen my daughter so excited to see a movie before. But having a black Little Mermaid, having a black Ariel, having black dolls, having a black Ariel on her t-shirt, like that type of stuff means something to kids. It really
Yeah.
does. So we need to be able to see ourselves everywhere. And that is something that white people have always had. So
Yeah.
mm,
Absolutely. It definitely matters. And
I'm
I'm
excited.
just excited. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
excited that our kids get to like have that moment. Cause I
Me
mean, like
too.
we didn't have that till like in a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Till Tiana, we were grown.
Yeah, we've grown.
So
Hmm.
and we still
Yep.
was geek.
Girl,
We still was
Girl,
excited.
we had Pocahontas and Princess Jasmine as far as like
Yeah,
in
the
Mulan as the
original
POC
ones, yeah.
representation, but there
Mhm.
was no black representation, and that
Yeah,
makes a difference.
it makes a
That
difference.
makes a difference. So yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, and if you're not excited, Stop listening to this podcast. It's not for you. Do you want to just be called a racist every week? I wouldn't think so.
I'm
Get the fuck.
excited to come back next week. When are you guys seeing it?
We're seeing it on Saturday. So we're going to
Okay.
gymnastics, taking Mason to her gymnastics class, and we're going to see it afterwards. So yeah, we will see
Ooh,
it
so exciting. So
before
we'll
we
be able to
record
talk
again.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yay.
excited. Cannot wait. Okay, something that the queen of everything, our Lord and Savior Beyonce, just dropped on us. She's coming out with a hair care line. She didn't say hair care specifically, but it was just strongly implied in her Instagram post about this. Did you see this, Myra?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
send
wait,
it
I
to
thought
you.
it was a salon. Oh my god, okay.
Is it
That
a
would be
hair
cool
care line
too.
or a salon?
It's a hair care line, I think. She, like I said, she wasn't specific, but she mentioned her mom's hair care. I mean, her mom's salon in the post, which is why, because back in the day, her mom had a beauty shop or whatever.
Mhm.
So I think that's why she brought it up. But yeah, most people are saying that they think it is going to be a hair care line. And if you like look at the picture, I just sent it to y'all. It looks to be like some samples of like products on a table in front of her. So that's what's also leading to people thinking that it's a hair care line.
Okay.
I'm
I
excited.
mean,
I'm
I
gonna
try
try
some
it.
hair care stuff.
Period. Period. And the point and the blank.
I just got Tab's hair care line. Let me try
Oh, she
some of
has a
that.
hair care line too.
It's called
Oh, that's
Donna's Recipe
neat.
at Ulta.
Oh,
Because I also
nice.
forgot to when we were talking about Little Mermaid, I got my Black Girl sunscreen with the Little Mermaid on it.
Oh yes, I need to make my Ulta order
It
because I
is an
know it is
Ulta
online.
exclusive. Yeah, if y'all want
Yeah,
it. But I
I
love
love
that
it.
stuff. Yeah.
So amazing. So amazing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try the Queen's. Some people on TikTok was like, Beyonce, we don't want hair products from you. We want wigs. Tell us where to get the wig. But y'all, Beyonce wigs, we will just never be able to afford those $1 million wigs
Ain't
that
no way.
Beyonce has.
Yeah.
Like, let's be for real. She's trying to give the girls something we can afford. We can't purchase
I
those
do want the
wigs.
wigs though, Beyonce.
I
I
know.
do.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. But yeah, ooh, I should have put this in a different place in the show notes because y'all know we hate to end on the sour note, so we'll come up with something to talk about after this. But recently, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, were in New York for an event where Meghan was being honored, and they ended up being in this like 2-hour crazy car chase with paparazzi directly afterwards. And I mean, I have no choice but to believe it was somebody affiliated with the British media more than likely, because we all know that they are literally just chomping at the bit to get more Harry and Meghan stuff because that's what sells their papers. And Harry and Meghan are not out a lot anymore because of situations like this. So yeah, apparently it was really dangerous. Like paparazzi was like driving on sidewalks and doing all this crazy stuff to get photos of them. Megan's mother, Doria, was in the car with them as well. I bet this was just absolutely terrifying for
Terrifying,
them.
yeah.
I just don't
Yeah.
understand.
Trauma deja vu.
Hmm.
For a
Yeah, for
photo.
sure. For a photo. Yep. It's just really gross. It's just really,
Yeah.
really gross. And I have some criticism for another podcaster about this. Nick Vial, we kind of talked about him because he had some of the Love is Blind people on his podcast. And I had told
Hey,
you,
never
I
trust a
used
straight
to,
white man.
you never, ever, ever, ever. I had stopped listening to his podcast because of his criticism of Harry and Meghan. I thought that it was just very unfair and just some bullshit, basically, and just
Mhm.
just a very privileged criticism of them. So then I kind of started listening again because of the Love is Blind stuff, because I listened to the Love is Blind stuff. So then I started listening again. Of course, this situation comes up. He decides to cover it. And the first thing he says is, well, why are they driving? Why don't they just take a helicopter? And one of his co-hosts was like, maybe they don't want to get ripped to shreds by the media by taking helicopters places, but the media is just looking for places to rip them apart. But then he was like, but I get that nobody should be chased like that, but I'm just concerned about what type of traffic laws their driver broke to help them evade the paparazzi. What? First of all, there's no evidence whatsoever that they broke any type of traffic laws or endangered anybody. The blame is on the paparazzi for the situation, not them. Like, what's not clicking? Like, is Nick jealous of him? Like, I just don't understand why he just has such wildly wrong takes when it comes to them specifically. So I am once again not
That's
listening to Nick Vial because what?
yeah, after you told me that, I just listened to the, one show with Marshall, but,
Mhm.
I and if they took a helicopter, why were they taking a helicopter? That's a lot of money and gas. Like, it clearly, they cannot win in your mind. You
Ever.
need to stop, reporting on them. The only reason why you're doing it is
Literally.
because you know that it's gonna get clicks and views.
100%. 100%. Like, I mean, if Loud and Wrong was a person, and it's like, it's his show. So his co-host pushed back against him, but only so much. Like, they tried to keep
Yeah.
putting the focus back on the actual situation and how horrible the situation is. But at the end of the day, it's his show. So I was just in disbelief. I was literally in disbelief. I'm like, you worried about if they ran a red light? You don't even know they did. Like, nobody has said that they did that at all. And they weren't even driving.
I
I can't with Nick. I cannot.
the jealousy is, irrational.
It is. It is.
It's
Just like
very
racism.
irrational. Yeah. It's probably a
Hmm.
little bit of both, to be honest.
I think it's a little bit of both as well. I don't know what Nick needs to do with himself, but I mean, he been loud and wrong a lot because even like we didn't really talk about this, but obviously the Love is Blind. Some people from Love is Blind are like suing the producers of Love is Blind for like the work environments, the
Mhm.
hours, and things like that. And Nick was just so he was just really on some. I mean, they're just mad because their 15 minutes of fame ended, and then they weren't able to make other opportunities from being on the show. Sorry, Nick, everybody wasn't able to get on 3 reality TV shows like you were. What we talking about extending our 15 minutes of fame?
Where is he from again?
The
Like, no
Bachelor,
shade, I just don't okay.
girl shade. He was on The Bachelorette twice. Okay, he was 2
Okay.
women's second choice. Got dumped basically at the altar by 2 women, and then they made him the Bachelor. And he was on Bachelor in Paradise. So he has been on 4 reality TV shows, and he talking about somebody extending their 15 minutes of fame.
You a professional at it, huh?
Literally, legit a
That's in
professional.
your job title.
Legit a professional. And he's just I'm just to the point now where I just really cannot stand Nick and his what a hypocrite he is, because also, okay, this is kind of going into the weeds a little bit, but I promise I'm gonna land the plane. There is a person in the reality TV show world named Reality Steve, and he covers The Bachelor a lot, right? Him and Nick hate each other because I guess at one point some Nick was like on a plane or something right after his time on The Bachelor, and somebody heard him who recognized him, overheard him talking on the phone with his father or something about the show, and they like recorded it and sent it in to Reality Steve. And I think Reality Steve like exposed the phone call or whatever. So they absolutely hate it. And I'm not saying that Reality Steve was right at all for doing that. But Nick was just so incensed about that level of invasion of privacy. But then when it comes to Harry and Meghan, literally every time they're out in public, he's on some, well, I thought they wanted privacy. So they can't leave the house. You have an expectation of privacy, even though you're a public person. So how can't they have an expectation of privacy while also being public people? What's not clicking? I just want somebody to say that to him so bad.
I think he was
Because
self-destruct there.
he would implode. Because that's literally the reason why him and Reality Steve have been beefing for years. They were even, I think he had Reality Steve as a guest on his podcast, and they argued about this on his podcast. The boys be fighting too. That's all I got to
The
say. It ain't
gag
just the
of this,
girls.
like, yeah, like reality TV is supposed to be this like catty girl, stereotypical kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. And here's two grown ass men going back and
Grown ass
forth.
man. Yep.
Wild,
Wow. So
wild.
yeah, I just cannot. I cannot. Last thing I want to say is I am totally obsessed with this Vanderpump Rules drama now. We talked about it on the bonus episode. Since then, I have watched the season finale episode. It might be the best hour of television, of reality television I think I ever watched. I was on the edge of my seat. It's on Peacock if y'all want to
It's
check it
you,
out.
it's you pulling up on this season at the very last episode for the tea.
Literally, I'm just here for the drama. I'm just here for the drama. I
I'm
cannot
not about to
wait.
watch the whole season, just that
Girl,
one episode.
just tell me what I need to know. And also thanks to TikTok, I have been filled in on a lot of things that happened this season too. To add insult to injury, if you're not familiar with the situation, quick recap: Ariana and Tom have been in a 9-year relationship. It just came out that Tom was having a 7-month affair with Ariana's friend Raquel. And so something that happened this season before it came out that Raquel and Tom were having an affair is there was a conversation on an episode between Raquel and Ariana where they were talking about her relationship with Tom, where they were talking about what isn't working between our relationship. Like, are y'all, is this y'all sex life? Like, where Raquel was literally pretending to be this woman's friend, acting like she was trying to be a friend, giving her advice on her relationship while sleeping with her man. Y'all, I cannot. It's evil. It's so
It's so
evil.
evil. That's so bad.
It's so bad. And
It's
of
like she
course,
used the information against her, basically.
100. I think because she knew so much about their relationship, she was probably able to like fill in those gaps. Like she
Mhm.
knew what Ariana, quote unquote, wasn't doing, and she could just present herself as like this perfect woman who was just doing all these things that she wasn't. And of course, because we never want to put all the blame on the woman, at the end of the day, it's on the person in the relationship to respect their relationship more so than anybody else. Tom apparently has been dropping seeds all season. I think he was trying to figure out an out of his relationship with Ariana without this whole cheating scandal being revealed. He was trying to like get out clean, basically like
Yeah.
dropping seeds about what was going on with their relationship, why they shouldn't be together, and all this type of stuff. And even on this last episode, there was a conversation between Tom and one of their other mutual friends about the situation. And Tom was like, well, Ariana was, threatening to hurt herself if I left the relationship and da 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 da. And the friend was like, okay, if that's the case, you call us. You don't mess with another one of her friends if you're scared that she's going to hurt herself. Like, what kind of logic is that? Premium
Fuck
mess.
boy logic.
Premium mess. It's so good.
That
It's
doesn't
so
even
good.
make sense. That
It
makes
makes no
0
sense.
sense.
0, 0, 0, 0. So yeah, this Vanderpump stuff is just, it's good. Check it out. If y'all got Peacock, if you don't have cable, check it out. Because this last episode was, like I said, probably one of the best hours of reality television I've ever seen. And this reunion is going to be insane. I think it's a 3-part, 3-episode reunion. And Andy is going to do what Andy does, which is get the tea and ask the hard questions. I mean, I love it. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I will be
Messy.
reporting back. It's so messy. But yeah, that's the episode. I'm glad we got to end on a high note because I'm so excited about this. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
So wild.
But
Yeah. I mean,
so wild.
not a high note for them, but
The
for the girls,
producers and
yeah.
us and the audience, because the producers are eating this up. They are eating this up. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for listening. Once again, check out our Patreon, either at plannersandwine.com or patreon.com/plannersandwine. We have so
Mhm.
much fun over there. We did a live bonus episode this month, which is not what we normally do, but we just
Yeah.
wanted to do something random and extra special for our patrons. We are also going to do more public lives, like on IG or YouTube. We have not scheduled anything yet, but we will definitely let y'all know as soon as we figure something out. Might try to do something for June if we're able to, because we want to give y'all a taste of the fun that we're always having in our Patreon community.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
Yep.
check it out. Keep the post notifications on for us because we will
Hmm.
be around in the social sphere. But yeah, thanks for
Love it.
listening and can't wait to talk again next week.
Yeah. Bye, guys.